Welcome to my depression hole. It's not really. I haven't spent an entire day just like in bed since about a month ago when I got an epidural steroid injection in my back and I had to spend the day in bed. But I'm just kind of over it today. I've had a lot of pain, like an excruciating amount of pain over the last couple days, and I'm just giving myself a day off from forcing myself out of bed and dealing with that. I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of research since the election, and fortunately for me, there are a lot of people on the internet that are a lot smarter than I am. So although I am still very upset about the results, I have kind of tamed my panic down a bit and gotten a more realistic view of what to expect. Initially, I just went down this rabbit hole of like worst case scenario on YouTube and Reddit and dove very deep into the prepper subreddits and the privacy subreddits, and I do think it's best to be prepared for worst case scenario, but I'm hopeful that it's not gonna be a complete apocalypse, put it that way. And I'm just kind of in this place personally where I've been struggling so much for the past couple months with pain and depression and just kind of everything that goes along with that, and then having this piled on top of it was not helpful. Like, I no longer feel like I need to go build a bunker in the backyard, but I still kind of want to. Something that I have kind of realized in the past week, several days, I think one of the things that this election has really done for me is it's really destroyed any desire that I had to help people. I'm a few weeks away from finishing my degree, and my whole degree is focused on nonprofits. It's business administration with a concentration in nonprofit management. So I was really planning to take that degree and go work for a nonprofit or build up my own and do good for the world. And now I just don't know that I want to. I don't know that I have that much fight in me. The next 4 years are going to be a fight for all of us, whether we're just fighting to survive or fighting for our rights, fighting for our community's rights. I don't know that I want to set myself up for a lifetime of fighting. It's already going to be fighting. I mean, I fight with my own brain every single day because of ADHD, and I don't know that I want to build my life around adding more onto that. Side note, shout out to the two people that sent me very, very kind messages through my Buy Me a Coffee link, John and Dieter, and I'm very sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm not a smart person, I'm just some stranger on the internet. But your messages were very, very kind, and it did remind me that I'm not alone. None of us are alone in this, and I very much appreciated that. It's weird. When I started this YouTube channel, I was really giving it my all. I was trying to figure out camera angles, and I was trying to do B-roll, and I was trying to do, background music and all the things that you're supposed to do. And as the weeks have gone on, and my pain has gotten worse, and my mobility has gotten less, I still have the desire to make videos, but I don't have the physical ability to do it. And it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. I don't know what comes next for me, for my community, for America, for the world. I don't know. And that's a hard place to be in because I am not a person that deals well with uncertainty. I don't like it. I need some level of certainty of what happens next. And to be faced with all of the uncertainty around us right now, it's a lot. It's a lot. Another thing that's been really frustrating is I've been without my insulin pump for 6 weeks now, going on 2 months now. 6 weeks, yeah, because my insurance doesn't want to approve it. I'm on new insurance from when I got this new job, and they won't approve it, but they also won't deny it and send me the denial letter so I can appeal it. It's just sitting in limbo. And that's very frustrating because I've had to go back to the multiple daily injections, so my blood sugar's not anywhere near as in control as it was before. And honestly, if I had had any idea that I was going to go through this with this insurance, that they were this bad, I never would have taken this job. Despite the benefits, despite all the positives about it, this one thing alone would have been a hard no, not doing it. So that's frustrating. And of course, having my blood sugar go up and down and not be well controlled affects how I feel, it affects my mood, it affects my energy, so that's not helping anything. So what do we do now? I don't know for certain. I know that for me personally, the desire is to just disappear, to delete social media, delete my internet presence as much as possible. But there's also this inner part of me that just cannot be quiet. So, as much as I can, I'm just gonna be loud. I'm gonna be loud, I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna post videos. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them hell in the only way that I can. At least the only way right now. I know a lot of people are searching for answers right now. Answers about how this happened and why this happened and what this means for the future of America and the future of the world in general, and it's not good. No, it's not good. Good things are not gonna happen. Not on a big scale. Good things will happen as we find our communities and we take care of each other. That's where the good is gonna be. And I think if you're like me and you're struggling with the weight of everything, just find your people. Find people that you can care for and that can care for you. Be loud. Talk shit. Tell them to fuck off. And I also think in the coming months and years, as some of these Trump supporters realize their mistakes, we have an obligation to forgive them. And I know that sounds impossible, but what we can't do is hold ourselves higher and say, I told you so. When they are suffering, when they have realized their mistake, when their wives and sisters and daughters are coming to harm because of these policies, don't become them. Don't tell them that they deserve this. Do not take joy in another person's suffering. We have to practice what we preach. And if we're going to preach acceptance and tolerance, and if that's truly what we want for this country, then when that time comes, we have to be that. And it's going to be hard. And there's going to be some people that pretend to feel remorse. And there's some people that will truly feel remorse. And it's going to be hard to separate those. But that's something that we're going to have to do. And it doesn't mean that we accept that everything they do is okay. And it doesn't mean that we just blanketly forgive them for the harm that they've caused. As I've been learning new things this week and getting a sense of the true probability that Trump can accomplish everything he wants to accomplish, which is actually not that high, that's good. That gives me some hope. But I think what a lot of us are fearing equally as much right now is individuals. The people that Trump has almost given permission to be vigilantes. There's individuals in our own communities, in our own backyards, that are going to see people like me, women, trans people, non-hetero people, and they're going to feel like they have permission to cause harm. And I think that's the most immediate threat right now. Take a self-defense class, get some pepper spray, upgrade the locks on your doors if you need to, take care of the ones you love, but don't lay down and accept what's happening. Take care of yourself, take care of the ones closest to you, and I'll see you on the next one.